also gotta fire one into there. No, I don't have time. Next round I will. I'll fire one over here, and then I'll move back. This is almost built. We're at 1200 of 1500. That actually, build speed is next. That'll help. Energy will be after that. I need a level of energy. And then we're going to go for some weapon upgrades because I really need some range. One level of range would be fine because this is barely being protected by those beams. Anything decides to be mean, then this will be not good. Okay, that can go back over here. Oh. Well, we have fought through that part. Level should just get easier from here, I hope. I say with so much hope in my heart. I think I'm just going to try to hold this here and now expand over here. Alright, we got a level of energy efficiency. Our energy just shot through the roof. I don't think it's worth me going up for this spore launcher. Not really. I think that this is too much of an issue. That this needs to be tamed. And I can just leave one Bertha here and start going over here. It's almost built. It's about to be built. I should just be able to leave this up here, tame this, and now move forward with my plans. Should have fired that into the deeper part. I would have things to say, but I don't want it to immediately backfire, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut and just save. On energy range, or fire range. Boom. Fire range. Now we get fire rate. After possibly... oh no. After possibly another round of build speed. Or pack speed rather. gravy this level, man. Let me get some actual firepower up. Oh, there's some turping I missed down here. That would be a few more reactors. Let's move one down. I guess that doesn't matter. Let's not even bother doing that. Helps if I actually build a collector there to help them. Come on, fire rate. Show me the fire rate. The issue is going to come that these guys are going to be a problem. I don't really have a way to clear those guys out like that. Especially that spawn rate of 1 second. I mean, I could build a lot of snipers, but I don't think it's going to do them any good. Fire rate. Yeah, I'm slowly making progress. Right, I'm waiting for that. That sun scares me. That is not good at all. Wasn't exactly expecting this to be a problem, so I have not built any guards over here. Loose speed is not something I have yet either. It is now. Build speed is also level 2 now. Sacrifice those guys just to tame this a bit. Looks like that's okay for now. I don't have to put it right back. I can use these Berthas to keep stuff at bay. Once I get this tamed a bit more, I can look to actually use the second Bertha to push in. I mean, if I can actually keep this like this would be nice. I do need to move that back eventually, because this is bearing down. But it's not such an instant thing. I have to go back immediately. I can wait one more fire round. I'm gonna build more energy. That way, next, after this energy is built, I can go ahead and actually get rid of another this mortar here, this reactor here, and the surrounding ones to get another Bertha, and then we can really make progress. I do need to move this back here, though. I do need to tear this down, nice. So, where's my turret at? Just by having this one Bertha here, we're starting to tame this slowly. I just need to get here. The shield might be able to do that. The poor creeper has no chance. You say that, but when the literal sun is against me, I'm not too sure I agree with you. Also, poor creeper, are you on their side? I really wanted to get this one, but obviously that's crazy to try to get first, I feel like. Because that one's already set to 2 times. So it just would have been faster either. Okay. Give me Bertha. Hello. My airplane game? You just run strafers a lot in this game? Welcome in, by the way. Okay, let's tame this area. Oh, really? That's interesting. Do love this game, absolutely. If I had a laptop, I would play this game on planes. If I flew, also. I don't fly, but... Dang. Dudes are annoying. They're also really hefty on health, which is also quite annoying. Alright, this next one's gonna go back up here. Another build speed. There it is, nice. That emitter's gone. That's another point of creeper removed, though I don't even think it was really producing a whole lot with how deep the creeper already is. One more fire from this guy up here. Let's fire it a little deeper. Alright. Feels good to get rid of that guy. They'll feel really good to get this guy up. Alright, let's realign our strafers now and try to cut this off. If I can cut this digitalis off, I can just walk to this. Rather easy. Not completely easy, because there's still a lot of creeper production on the map, but way easier. There's two more Uber. There's a 50 here and 100 up here. Oh, you know, that's a brilliant idea too. I know what you're about to tell me. Blue snot. Ooh. It grows so fast. Is this custom? How fast it's growing? Is this set higher? Oh, part of my issue is these aren't perfectly in sync. I'll wait till they're full. Yes, the creeper is insane. Big source right here. 2,000 over 0.1. There's, of course, the sun that's against me. 500.3, two of those. 1,500.5, two of those. This isn't even a hefty source of creeper on the map. This is weak. Alright, they're basically armed. They're basically charged. Yeah, I will, if this doesn't work. This should work though, because I wait until they're fully charged, since they're on circles of power. They fire at 100 instead of 150. I still feel like they're custom. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I need strafers as well. Six and 6. You get some strafers. You get some strafers. Honestly, it's this one that's the problem. This one's not even the problem. I'm gonna set these guys to this one as well. Try tame this, because this isn't even the problem. It's not connecting. At least it's not much of a problem. As much of a problem. What I'll do is I'll use those 12 to keep that at bay, and I'll use another 4. Right. Hopefully. That is the plan. And I'll use 4 more to try to keep this cut as well. Just to be on the safe side. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Right. We're already there. Yeah, that is a question. How much creeper are actually in those guys? I don't know. I really have no idea. I'll wait till they die to move forward. Ooh, this is built. Nice. Let's speed this up. And let's upgrade fire range. And we'll go right next. Second, sorry, I was going to go over the ground. No, Vandit's new here. They sent their first message earlier. So it wasn't from here. Awesome. Target those guys, get rid of them. I haven't finished any maps yet. This is a mess of a map, for sure. But this is another map off my request list. Alright, so... Terps. Where in the world are my terps? Okay. Oops, that is the wrong one. Set those to power. Yes, 3 hours in and I haven't finished this level yet, at all. This is Sorrontis though, so I'm not surprised. Yes, but the map is huge as well. Like, this is a lot to go through. I'm really worried I'm gonna have to kill the sun. That really scares me, that I might have to kill it. Or, like, I forget who, Stormwing maybe, that said that it might have another move trigger. That also scares me. Alright, we are going to disarm and remove this, because I don't think I need it at this point. And pull some troops here. Right, I don't know. It has health though, so it worries me that I have to kill it. It has digitalis underneath it, like the Slaper do. You see it when you load the map in, so it has a hitbox and it has health. No, I do not. And Berthas are ungodly expensive. We are going to nuke everything with that a circle power mortar. Actually, wait. If I put a no, it doesn't quite reach. Right, if I had Thors, I'd just build like 10 Thors and go after it. Chase the sun down, beat it up, take its money. Oh, ads are in progress. Just so YouTube knows, while I'm running ads on Twitch, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, I need to figure out how to push up towards this. Maybe we'll get that other one involved. I guess I will do this. It's fine. I want to get rid of that nest. And ideally, I would hold this for another Bertha. Get a little relay network up there. Also extend it over here. Oh, I had not been paying attention to that. Our fire rate will be nice. Build speed's pretty high now. This isn't really doing a whole lot for me, actually. So I think I am going to Bertha this. Because this is just firing way up here. I don't think that's actually doing a ton for me. And there's that gone. That would be another circle, but I'd have to push forward enough to take it. I don't know. I guess I will. That'll be worth it. I need more beams up here. Getting our move speed. Once I get this, all the upgrades are mine. Thank you, Bettle. How's the start of your year going? Hopefully this year's better than last one. End of my year it's been rough. There we go. Give me this, please. Yeah, about where I'm at so far as well. Alright, let's keep pushing forward. Once I got the upgrade, it was pretty much a guaranteed win, I feel like, unless that sun does something crazy. But so far, so good. It's a Sorrontis map. I don't have... I don't think my troubles are over. It seems too easy so far for Sorrontis. See, I eat my own words. That's why I don't talk. What do you do? What are you gonna do? Oh, it has so much health, it's not gonna stop. Holy crap! Me. When they're from Sorrontis. Can I return my gift? Please? Can I return my gift? Good thing I just got this online, because that would have been a annoying setback. Because this is about to fall, like, immediately. I don't have energy over there. Can I take my gift back? Please? I don't want it. I do not want it at all. Thing is, too, it zapped my energy as it went through. I don't have words for that. I knew something was gonna happen. I knew it. Gosh. Just what height is this? 3? We'll terp this back to 4 then. How often does that fire? Please tell me that doesn't fire that often. No, Totem's still there. That's one way to raise your blood pressure. Stress her missiles. How often does that fire? Is it once every hour and a half? Or is it going to get more often now? Okay, I survived that. I'm saving. Yeah, that hurts. Anyway, what I was doing. Oh, did I lose stuff over here? Is that what happened? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. I'm busy crying. Right here? Sun's still okay. The sun hasn't moved, so we're okay. Yes, that is a concern for those who are just coming in. Yeah, you're talking about this, the sun. You haven't been in the stream long enough to know that the sun moves. We have to be careful that if you provoke the sun, it gets mad at you and moves and attacks you. So, the sun moving is a very big concern in this map. Yeah, that's what we'll call that. Fun. Oh, this is built. I think agonizing is the word that I would... Yeah, I probably will once I cut the creeper off here and control this entire bay. Maxing out build speed. I get the feeling I don't have enough Berthas. That's the big feeling and fear I get. Because I really think that sun is going to have to die. And that concerns me. That frees up a Bertha for firing and a lot of planes. Don't you hate when the sun just moves and attacks you? That's something I didn't think I'd have to worry about in my life. Oh, since I have that, actually, this is just backflowing. Let's really take down this backflow. This isn't being fed anymore, it's backflowing out. There we go, maxed out build speed. Oh boy. This level's a treat all the way around. So it actually is being filled up over here. When I get a little bit closer here. I'm gonna take this off, use it for a Bertha. Especially now that I have max build speed. The 1500 energy won't take nearly as long. Okay. You guys aren't doing anything. Build 2. Why did all those pulse cannons die? There shouldn't have been enough creeper there to overwhelm that many. I wasn't really paying attention, but... I don't know. I don't know. All of which concerns me. All I know now is that I didn't even know this at first. I just knew it says beware of rockets. That doesn't help me. But now I know. It will literally just fire a rocket at your face. I don't know what this does either. That's also concerning. It doesn't nullify. This all does. But the center thing doesn't nullify. It kind of reminds me of the thing he did in that war one where I had to fight. This thing reminds me of that boss. And I hope it isn't that. For the love of God, I hope it isn't that. I don't know. I have no idea what they do. Part of me wants to ruin the surprise and look on the forums and see. But also part of me wants to just suffer and be in surprise. It just depends on what I'm feeling, really. In this case, I was really feeling like suffering, and so I decided to play a Sorrontis map. This is also requested. I do request. For points, you can request a map immediately. But if you can just request maps for free if you want. And I just play them whenever I feel like it. Yeah, Harp wants to find out and restart, yes. Yeah, just if you request a map without points, I just play it whenever I feel like it. Which can take months sometimes. Like this has been on my this has been my list for months to do. Other than that, just whatever I feel like playing. Now, do you do rating as in high rating or rating as in low rating to find the really hard maps, generally? As the maps like this are pretty low rated. Alright, I'm tired of this coming out. Now that I've stopped its inward progression, let's clear this out. I hope it's his final form, by the way, Miter. I really do. I don't want it to have another form. Don't make Cell come out. Yeah, that's true as well. I also don't really care how recent the map is, so there's that too. You could also, because the real junky ones, the instant clears and stuff, those usually, I feel like, have a decent amount of plays, just to clear them out. I guess people just clear them out their list. I find the ones I've looked at usually have a lot of plays. And clears, so you could sort by clears too. Look at a map, does it have a lot of clears? If not, then it's probably really hard. There's this map, you could play this map. There was a war map I played, it's on my YouTube. I played a while back. Yeah, that is for sure. This entire stream has been this map so far. Yeah, Sorrontis made a lot of really hard maps in 3. He makes them in 4, and he made them in 4 and makes them in X currently. But I think his most brutal levels I've played have always been from 3. I feel like those are his hardest. I'm honestly surprised you don't know the name. It'll get harder. Oh, did you look at the script? I played more 3 in Ix than I did 4. I really liked Ix, and I liked 3 more than 4. You looked at the script, didn't you? More control in 3? I feel like the editor just has given you more and more and more control in the later games. That this would have the less control. Because the scripting was actually quite, or at least the editor in X was actually quite nice. I played with it the most out of any game. So did you look at the script or did you look in the forums to see what nastiness I have in store? Also, I love that you're telling me I haven't done the hard part of the level yet. I mean, I kind of had figured, but this level's already been hard. That's what you would do, so you think that that's what Sorrontis would do? I feel like I've done the easy part, and I feel like he's right in that I have not done the hard part yet. I honestly, like, I figure that these are going to be brutal, whatever they are. And I also feel like I want to take the rocket one out first. I'm concerned about whatever this is. This thing concerns me. I don't know, are you as evil as Sorrontis? Do you know what Sorrontis would do? I don't know that you're quite as evil as Sorrontis is. That was another rocket. They launch every 15 minutes. At the 1 hour and 30 minute mark, they launch every 15 minutes. And it's just peppering my front line here. The worst part is probably the beams being gone. Where are my terps at? Did I lose my... I think I lost my terps in that. Okay, now this is gone. The rest will evaporate. Now we can come in from this side, too. That Bertha needs to stay. These guys can move up to here. Okay. Let's go over here, keep this at bay. I don't have any support defense. That was my problem. Yeah, I forgot spores over, spore defense over there, across any of this, really. This is all reactor space, is what this is. Welcome in, J-Matt. It's also been a while since I've done one on YouTube. I only do my Creeper World streams on YouTube. I'm live a little more often on Twitch, but honestly I'm not even live there that much more often than I am here. Work and all, taking up all my time, you know. Oh, I guess so now we max energy. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Right. Yeah, I only do Creeper World content on YouTube, except for my game, of course, but I don't live stream that being developed. And though I have done it in my Discord. This one's not bad. This one is bad. or these two 500s and 1500s. Or, you know, the fact that the literal sun is against you doesn't help anything either. Yeah. It's only just recently gone so sky high because I'm finally getting energy efficiency. The first 2 hours of this level, the stream hasn't been entirely this level, by the way. First 2 hours of this level were me trying to get to totems. Oh, and the sun moves as an added bonus. If you target the sun with Berthas or a power, it moves. And gets angry and attacks you. So the mesh is gone finally, or the digitalis. We need a mortar line. Lots of energy from these three were reactors, or actually this one was too, wherever, well, another one was too, but I think I turned them into it in Bertha. But lots of energy and fighting slowly my way through this 100 emitter, all the way up to this guy. Then the special part of Sorrontis' map kicked in, and now I'm really having to work my way through the hard part. I'm gonna max fire rate, I think, first, because I need it for those missiles. I need to start moving up towards those missiles now. You know, we're doing pretty good. Let's say missile fire in 9 minutes.